All right, welcome to your first mission, non-mini final mission. All right, so this mission is going to be run in 3 teams of 6. Can I have Jamie and Maddie please come to the front? Come on down. All right. Not only are you safe from the next elimination, you are going to be picking 5 other people for each of your respective teams. It will have to be even in terms of gendered in each, and then the remaining 6 will become their own team. So, we're going to start with Maddie.
You're going to start by picking somebody of the opposite gender elimination group as you.
Okay, this is, first of all, I don't remember everyone's name, so that's not a problem. Just point.
Turn around.
Everybody turn around. I don't know. All right, I'm going to go with Sean.
All right, Sean.
I'm in.
Jamie, who you got?
Jordan.
Jordan. Another one, Maddie, of your gender elimination group.
Danielle.
Jamie.
Me.
Jameson.
I'll go with Jacob. Oh,
but thank you.
well.
Jordan. Oh, no, you just.
No, yes, sorry, yes.
I'll go with Lachey.
Emily.
Now I'll say Jacob.
Nathan.
One more.
Catherine.
All right. The 6 of you are now also a team. Go ahead and get with your teams and go back up here, and we're going to give you your mission instructions.
Okay.
All right. So, your next mission is called Rainbow Connection. Here is what will happen. The 6 of you will swim out onto the raft, and then you will stand on the raft with your feet off of the edge. So you will have your toes off of the edge, and you'll be facing out. Each of you will be positioned so you cannot see each other. We will then give you a set of clothing items that you must wear. You will each have a specific color. And then we will tell you what color you must be wearing by the end of your time. So, if Jacob is wearing blue and we say, Jacob, you must be wearing red, whoever is wearing red in your group, you must get all of your clothes from them and get them all switched around to the correct colors. You may not move when you do this. If you fall off, you must get yourself back on in your wet clothes and continue changing outfits. Okay? This is similar to a mission where they had them on a balance beam in Inferno 2 and they had to switch clothes down the line. This is our version of that. Paul will be giving you more detailed rules, but that is the basis of this. Make sense generally? You will be sequestered when you're not going, and this will be a timed event. Best time wins. Okay? All right. This mission is going to be fun. It's also about 62 degrees now. So the water is going to be cold, but it's not going to be unmanageable. We told them bathing suits, and I don't think anybody balked really hard. They seem to be down for it. I think that pole wrestle really got them excited to now see what they're able to accomplish over these next few minutes and in this mission. Like I said, they've got a 15-minute time limit. So depending on what they are able to accomplish, they may time out, they may not. If they time out, they're not eligible to win. So we'll see if all 3 teams time out. Guess we'll have to see what happens. In that case, I'm pretty sure nobody will be safe and everybody will be possible for elimination, which could be kind of crazy. So we've got them wrapping up questions. They seem to be doing pretty good. Here they come. Down to the water. How are we feeling?
Freezing. Played for me.
Freezing. It's gonna be cold. It's gonna be cold.
Right now, it'll be freezing in there.
They're so cute.
Hates the water. AJ hates this. You're gonna be coming from the sand always.
Okay.
The sand will always be your entry and exit points for any kind of water challenge with us. From here on out, we learned our lesson. Don't let anyone decide anything. All right.
Okay.
They are heading to the water.
And we're gonna blow the horn after this, okay? Carter in green, Mary orange, AJ purple, Asmara pink, Owen blue, Tiara yellow, Carter green.
That is loud. All right, so we're trying leg warmers first. 1 foot has to be toes off at all times while they're switching.
Goes over the edge.
I need purple. Okay,
Ciara, toes over the edge. All right,
Okay, I'm ready to rock.
so we've got the colors. They've opted to drop the clothing on the dock as opposed to just passing it. When it comes to that, Ciara does have to just go right next to where she's at. So the most of the rest of them have to go around the circle and pass. So they had an idea they were all going to start doing one specific item, but instead what they've done is they're just passing everything willy-nilly. So I'm interested to see how this works for them, to see if that strategy will pay off or if they're going to get confused halfway through this. So it looks like we've got Ciara is supposed to be yellow, has got the correct. Oh, this is the hard part, is that this dock is going to move, whether they want it to or not. Also, it's always going to be a little more difficult. I can walk with you.
Yeah, no, it's
as you
kind of,
need to.
I think it's fine.
I can always walk with you. All right. So luckily they're close enough that they can try to hand. We've got Owen has 2 of the 4 on. We've got Ciara with a correct tutu in hand. That was a good little flip by Ciara there to be able to take off that skirt. We've got the boys trying to move. Mara's holding a lot of clothing but not wearing anything. Same with Carter, so it's going to be interesting. I think they're trying to get one person. All right, it looks like Owen is changed. Ciara is changed.
We're good. We're good?
Adam's going to make pose. From what we can see, Trisha's on timing. I'm blowing the horn because that's all I'm trusted with, which is fair. I understand it. So now we've got 2 of the 3 done. They're waiting. Owen and Ciara. Waiting on Samara, Carter, AJ, Mary. Mary's getting a little unstable. That's going to be the hardest spot, is where Owen and Mary are, because they're holding down the fort when it comes to a lot of that.
You got it.
I will say this for this stream. There's a text that just came through that Sean's team is currently practicing their clothing handoffs. Someone asked how big the dock was, and Sean's response was big enough for 5 people to sit on, which is what happened when they all couldn't solve the Ken last season. So there's a little shade there, but hysterical shade.
Practicing on check.
They're practicing their check. They're close.
Thank you.
Nice job. All right.
That's Lachey yellow, Catherine green, Nate blue, Jacob purple, Jamie orange, Jordan pink.
All right. They're all going for tutus first. I don't know if this group had been practicing when they were inside, but they're all doing the same thing first. They're doing it pretty cool. Jamie had a little stumble there. They're allowed to stumble. They just have to have one toe off at all times if they're having to lift their feet. We understand that sometimes you have to balance backwards, but oh, we dropped something in the water. All right, so we've got a wet leg warmer now from Lachey's purple, which could or could not affect what we're having here. Nate's got pink ready to pass. Apparently, okay, so this group is grabbing all of them and just putting them in a pile, which could be helpful, or they could drop things. I've already seen a few people start dropping belongings, so this is going to be a little difficult. Purple is Jacob, so he's gonna have to figure out. Now they've dropped some clothes of Jacob, so now Jacob's gonna have to figure out how to get what's behind him without moving his toes. So this is gonna be very interesting to see
how they pull this off. They're moving about the same speed as the other group. This group seems to have figured out how to shift the belongings faster, but I don't necessarily think they're putting them on as fast as the other group. So we'll see. I think these are all going to be pretty quick times. We gave them a 15-minute time limit, not knowing it just because, who knows what could happen if you really struggle. But so far, they seem to be doing okay. They're balancing. But this at any point can turn because you've also got to think about the weight distribution, who's on what side. All of it is going to factor into this play. All right, so Catherine went the opposite way and did the 2-2 over her head, which is an interesting strategy because if you can fit it over your head, then you don't have to worry about lifting your feet, which is fantastic. Looks like Jacob is done. We've got Lachey done. We've got Catherine done. We're waiting on Jamie. And look, now they're helping balance, which is exactly what you can do. This is where it gets more difficult. And it went on over top too, which was smart. Awesome. Nice job. All right, some team unity there, some happy players there, which is great. You guys can leave all those on the dock.
Nathan, blue. Danielle, pink. Sean, green. Emily, yellow. Jameson, purple. Maddie, orange. Nathan, blue. Danielle, pink. Sean, green. Emily, yellow. Jameson, purple. Maddie, orange.
All right, so we're doing one object at a time. So we're doing necklaces first. Then they're doing hands. They're passing them. They're putting them together, passing them. Oops, look, we've already dropped one purple. Let's see whether they figure that out. All right. Trying 2-2s. They're trying to pass. They seem to have the reach that they're not having to work as hard as the other groups did with dropping things. That may help them in terms of penalties. But this is where it gets really tricky, is getting these things off without lifting feet or falling over. So we said they can step back if they start to get wobbly. They can plant when they lift their foot, but then they have to be over with one foot, and they cannot step back to grab pieces of clothing. That is how the second group got their penalty, which is a 2-minute penalty, which is basically the entire time. Because right now we're probably about 1:30. Although I'm terrible at time, so who really knows, but oh, we're getting there. We're trying out nice. This person's got a lot of balance and stability. We haven't had anyone fall off yet. Oh. No, yeah, gotta keep feet. No. Oh. This group is going 2-2s on from the bottom. The other group did 2-2s on top. Looks like Nathan has dropped his leg warmers in the water, which soaks up that water, which makes it more difficult.
Which one's your throw?
Oh, and they're throwing things now, which is interesting strategy. See if it pays off for them, because they seem to be taking a little bit longer than the other groups. I think so far, if Jordan's group hadn't had that penalty with the way that they had passed everything at once, they were definitely in the lead on that. So it does matter the order they finish too. This is important, and it will factor in later on, regardless of who loses. It's always going to factor in where they rank in this game. Close. Sean's looking for some of his things that are behind him. I think he's just got his leg warmer. Oh, he's got to get his 2-2 off and on. And we got to get that one over to Nathan. Sean is having some balance issues. He's got his leg warmer. Oh, he has kept his toes on the whole time. Last one for him. Get Nathan with his 2-2. Nice job. All right, our 3 teams have gone. We're going to get them all back out here. All right. Good job. That was cold. You guys did great. It was fun to watch. That's for sure. Very bright and sparkling and colorful, which we love.
Yeah.
All right, Paul.
This is 18 people?
trying to count, but
It should be.
yep, looks good to me.
Yep.
Okay, so let's go over some times. The last team to go was Team Maddie. Team Maddie finished the mission in a time of 2 minutes, 45 seconds, with one 2-minute penalty, making their time 4 minutes and 45 seconds. Team Jamie finished the mission with a time of 2 minutes and 6 seconds, with one 2-minute penalty, making their time 4 minutes and 6 seconds. Team Owen finished the mission in a time of 3 minutes and 24 seconds, with 0 penalty.
All right, Team Owen, you now have the choice of either box for nomination. You all can decide together.
Fly prize.
Go ahead, pick it up, open it.
Titans versus Tribute.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Throwback to season 1 of the Challenge Great Lakes.
Thank you.
Titans versus Tribute exists. We'll be voting in the same way we did for the opening round of the Challenge Great Lakes Season 1 Titans versus Tribute. Each player on Team Owen, 6 winning players, will get 1 male vote and 1 female vote. They will vote in secret in the confessional. Their votes will determine all of the players going into elimination.
All four?
All 4. So to clarify, you will need to make sure as a team, if you want to, that 4 people, 2 people from the male gender group and 2 people from the female gender group, are getting votes to create a complete elimination mashup. If you don't, something will happen.
It won't be fun.
We know what'll happen. You don't know what'll happen.
Yeah.
It might be really fun.
It's fun.
Yeah.
So, you now have 30 minutes
30?
to strategize.
Okay.
The confessional room will be open and available. And in that time, you have strategy, you have confessionals, and you can change, you can do all of that. And then in 30 minutes, we'll call you back out here. Welcome, Jamie.
Am I on camera?
You are. You are live. I want to hear everything. We didn't hear from you before the last elimination, so where's your head at? Where was it at? How are we doing?
I am doing well right now.
You're immune.
Yeah, I'm
So for
immune,
one thing.
so that feels amazing. So yeah, this is my 10th LRG, so you know that's kind of a celebration unto itself. I'll say that. So my 10th LRG, and I haven't been leading with this with people, but that was officially my 9th individual competition win in a live game. So I think if anything, the feeling that I'm sitting with the most is I don't know why, but I tend to doubt myself so damn much all the time. And I think when I got here and I saw the caliber of people that I was competing against, I just felt like, especially in all the physical stuff, that I was going to be just outclassed, just not be able to hold my own in pretty much anything, which is fundamentally not the case in pretty much any LRG that I compete in, but like it's all self-doubt, it's all self-talk, it's all self-confidence issues. This is like kind of a similar script, similar story that I tell myself. So I kept saying I wanted to just avoid the first elimination because no one ever wants to be the first person to go out. But like in hindsight, I'm actually glad that I got to do it because I got to prove something to myself. So even if I don't win, which I don't expect to win because only one person's going to, at least I got to prove to myself that I could do something that I didn't think that I would be able to, because out of any possible elimination, that was the specific one that I told myself coming here that I could not do. Not that I probably couldn't do, but that I just could not do. After I got put into it, I'll admit I took a couple minutes to, you know, cry, frankly, because that's what I do. I'm a bit of a crier. But then Nate was kind enough to give me like a bit of a pep talk before it and told me that I could do well, which was really helpful. And yeah, I was able to pull through. And I think what I realized is that, you know, it's not just about brute strength in a lot of this. It's about how you know, use your advantages. So like for me, it was all about strategy. So I actually approached that with like my greatest strength in like these games, which is approaching it more like an endurance challenge than anything else. So like my goal was to take that pole and just like, you know, position it between my body, just like lay on top of it more than anything else. Because I knew if I could do that, then I could probably, you know, like either outlast my opponent or eventually you know, pull it away. So it wasn't about you know, necessarily having more force, but it was more about being able to outlast them.
Yeah.
So
So, Mary was very upset when you went in, and I know that you two have spoken, I think a little bit. Tell me how that, because Mary came in and, said, I just messed up. How are you feeling about that whole situation?
I don't hold it against them. Honestly, my first reaction to that was again, it comes down to myself and my own reactions. Like I wasn't holding it against Mary. When I wasn't picked, my first thought was, oh, people don't like me. I don't fit in. I am on the outside, which I don't even think is fundamentally true. Like I was upset because Mary had said, like, I plan on picking you, but then Mary explained it. And I think Mary is a very genuine person. I think that it's true. And even if it's not, you know, good on Mary for pulling the wool over my eyes, but I don't think that that's accurate. But even still, like, coming here for me is about proving to myself, again, lessons that I've already learned, but lessons that I can bear repeating, that I can do difficult things and that I can compete against people. Like, I don't mean to sound full of myself, but like the truth of the matter is, like, I've won a couple of LRGs. Like that is a dream come true to me. It really, really is. These mean a lot to me. So like winning isn't the biggest deal to me. It really is.
Yeah.
Like making connections and proving myself in things that feel challenging to me.
Yeah.
So that's not winning isn't the biggest thing. So I just didn't want to go out first, and I wanted to prove that I could do something that felt challenging. So, and that was the one I didn't think I could do. So,
Well, congratulations on your 9th individual win.
Mhm.
We're gonna see you in the next round. Have fun. Go enjoy your immunity in this round, and we'll see you back soon. Thank you.
Hello.
Well,
Look at that one.
you've been glad to get in here, so tell me
Get in
what
here.
you're thinking.
Well, this definitely just what happened changes things a little bit. From what I was thinking is one, I'm really proud of myself because I came in third in the mini final, which very impressed with that. And in the dual snake draft safety chain, I was the first one picked. So I think I'm playing, and I did pretty well on the last mission. So I think I'm from a physical game, very proud, and from a social game, also very proud. However, now I'm really worried because there's 5 of us that can be eligible for elimination, and 2 of us will go in. And it's Sean, who's a beast, who I lost to in the mini final. Jameson, who's a beast, who I lost to in the mini final. Myself, and then Nathan and Nate, who's also a beast. So I'm really hoping that my social game will save me from this. And I hope that I'm making everyone proud back home. And if I do go into elimination, I'll do my best. I also I told myself I wasn't gonna cry, and that first safety chain just shattered me. My friends were like, you're gonna cry. And I'm like, no, I'm not.
You were first, yeah? They
That's
picked you
right. They
first.
picked me first. I knew they were gonna pick
Yeah.
me first.
This is your first LRG too, right? So talk about how is this compared to what you thought it would be, all of that.
I don't think I expected the emotions to be so high. I think that we all bonded really well the first night with the 80s prom, and then coming back to the house, and then now having to be pitted against each other, which I knew was the game. I wasn't oblivious to that. I knew we were gonna have to be competing against each other. It's just now the act of being here and being bonded to these people, and the thought of having to backstab them has just been a lot more difficult than I even imagined. And so yeah, here we are. I feel really strong with Emily, and I feel really strong with Sean. Unfortunately, they're not in the group that is making the decision right now, though. I feel strong with Carter. I feel really strong as Mara. Carter, as Mara. Jacob, Sean, Nate, and Emily were all in a room last night and formed an alliance.
And then I also have an alliance with Jameson, Nathan, Emily, Catherine, who I picked first and second chain, and myself. So I feel really strong with them bonds. Just the group that's picking right now, they only have 5 men to choose from, and 2 of them have to go in. So the odds are a little scarier. Yeah. So
Awesome. Thank you.
thank you.
See you back here in a little bit.
Miss you all.
Go mingle.
Thank you.
Well, first, let's talk about pole wrestle.
Oh yeah.
That was a fight. We have never. That's the first time it's gone to 2 out of 3. So
Crazy.
that was fantastic. Y'all were beasts. So tell me what that was like.
My adrenaline was so high. My arms are like honestly still hurting. My hands are really red. It was definitely scary, but I kind of had like a feeling it was gonna be pole wrestling, so hyped myself up a little bit. I didn't realize how evenly matched we'd be, if I'm being honest. I really just didn't know much about my competitor. I didn't know like what her strengths were, but she definitely proved herself. I would not want to go up against her again. We had a good time, and we were both really good sports and like cautious of like not injuring each other. So that was good. But yeah, I feel really good that I'm in this position, but I feel bad for my team that they're up for elimination.
Right. So you're safe. You get to just kind of chill.
Yes.
Do you have what's kind of your so you came in with Columbus people, you rode in with Columbus people.
Yes.
How has that affected your relationships? Are you formed new alliances? Where's your head at that way?
I'm trying to form new alliances and try not to just be close to the people I came with, because that's not a good look. That'll definitely just put a further target on my back. But I'm trying to like make up to Jamie like for not picking them. I feel really bad for the safety chain, but I am trying to like play outside of my comfort zone and like get to know more people and show them that I'm like an open player and I don't have like set in my mind like who I'm gonna work with always, like it could change in an instant.
Awesome. Anything else you want to say to the stream?
No. Honestly, sign up and get out here and do this. Oh, like which camera? This
Audio.
This one's just audio.
Let's do. Yeah. Sign up for the next season and come out here and compete.
Awesome. Thank you.
I'm feeling nervous right now. Like I got like bubble guts. I don't really know anybody over there enough to be like I'm solid. But I think Owen want to work with me, so that's good.
So you've done a few allergies. You've done a few challenge allergies, haven't you? Or at least one? No, you're not. It's your first challenge. Okay, so and you're a fan of the challenge.
I am.
So how is this similar, different? How's it feeling to get to like see some of this stuff and do all this? Where are your thoughts at? What are you hoping to get to do?
I don't know. This is different because it's like a survivor game. It could be something small, like we're both moms and you already click, or just a look on the porch here. I don't really know what my strategy should be. And you got so many big personalities. I'm like, oh my god, I'm fading away. Talk, girl, but I can't. I don't know what to say. I don't know. I wanted to do pole race, so I feel like that would have been my strong suit. Like, okay, I could push one of these girls down. Let me just get this pole, but the puzzle, they gon' they gonna tear me up within seconds. So I'm really hoping that I don't go in there. Yeah.
So your favorite challenger is Killy Cam. Yeah. So what from Cam's game is there anything from Cam's game you're trying to absorb to bring into here?
Yes, I just want to be like a physical threat. Like she's a beast. Oh my god. Anybody should be intimidated by her. Damn, I fucked up already the first one. I came what? Third to last, so I'm not starting off good, but I hope to redeem myself. And yeah, chill.
Anything else you want to say to the stream?
Y'all pray for me. I know y'all want to see Lachey around. I want to be around.
Back.
Thanks.
All right. You are 1 and actually you're 1-1 with the pond now. You won 1, lost 1 with the pond.
Yes.
Did well there. Tell us how you feel. What are your thoughts on this? You've seen Titans versus Tributes format.
Yeah.
How is that freaking you out and getting you excited? All that.
It's a little nerve wracking. I'm honestly glad out of all the teams that one was the one that won. I feel like I'm working really well with like Asmara, Carter. Mary's like my best friend in the whole planet. AJ and Owen. So I'm like the only one I'm nervous about is like CR, but statistically I feel like I'm good. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But either way, I'm like I've already made it further than I did last season. I guess I competed last year in the next challenge.
You're 100% capacity.
Yeah, so I'm like, I really just want to try to avoid elimination at all points, like possible, like especially thinking that this one might be a little bit more puzzle or something related. But yeah, we'll see.
So you and Mary are like 17. I saw on Instagram 17-year friendship, like ride or dies. Like, what if it comes down to you having with Mary, like how does that work? Do you have a plan if it comes down to you two having like work against each other, all that?
I think we just have to have like understanding that like whatever it is, it's not personal. Like our friendship is unbreakable. Like no matter what, we've been through like just like the craziest shit with like losing family members, going through like crazy relationships, and like we're always just constant. Like we don't have to talk every day, but we just like are always just like intentionally making sure that we're checking in with each other, and like that's like right or die for life. And if I have to sacrifice myself for something to in order to save her, then I definitely have no problem doing that because like I'm gonna whoop ass in elimination. And yeah. But hopefully it doesn't have to come to that, but we'll see.
Perfect. Anything else you want to say to stream?
I'm very excited and happy that Jamie like came through.
Yeah, you were cheering really hard. You were like giving advice and stuff too.
Yeah, I was like, I know that they just really have to like retrain their brain during this, so I'm so glad that they were able to do that. I feel like we're seeing a whole different player like already. So I'm like, oh, makes my heart warm. And yeah, it's great to be back, and I cannot wait to see what's coming next.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome. I just want to know where your head's at. So you are a challenge super fan. Like you are a fan, big fan, especially old school challenge fan. So what's it? How does this feel? This whole thing.
This has been freaking fantastic. But I came in with the mentality of like, I'm gonna literally put it all out on the table, and if I win, great. If I don't, that's fine. I still get to hang out with my friends for the weekend. So I am trying to make big moves.
Yeah.
Not like for the sake of big moves, but like because why not? Like they're like that is a better strategy. Get those people in together to kick each other out before I have to go into elimination.
Yeah.
So
So what is the team talking about at this point?
Uh,
If everything
it's
goes as
decided.
planned, what is the plan?
The plan? The plan is that the women will vote one way, the men will vote one way, for a male and female that we've decided. And there were some people that we wanted to kind of like keep out of our mouths in a way, like we can say, I didn't vote for you, but like what
Got you. Okay.
so the women are voting for Sean and Danielle.
Okay.
The men are voting for Jameson and Emily.
All right. That's a big matchup. Those are
Big
both
matchup.
big matchups.
We're just
Are you just dying? Like what?
we're just doing it. I can't wait to see the chat. So yeah, it's gonna be good, and I'm sure we'll make some enemies by doing that, but at the same time they're already competition. Emily beat all of us yesterday, and I'm not a runner, and Danielle's a runner as well. That's definitely my least skilled area.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not a runner, but as far as endurance and puzzles, I'm great. So if we can get some of those fast people out, I think I have a better shot in that final.
What's your alliance situation looking like? Like, is there anybody that you're working with, or you're just kind of flying?
I don't have any alliance.
Okay. All right.
Genuinely. There were a couple people like I didn't want to put in when they brought up like Catherine because she's my roommate. I'm like, oh, I really don't want to put her in, but thankfully not everyone else did either. There were 2 people who did. And then as far as I mean, I'm friendly with everybody, but nobody has approached me as far as like let's work together. Da, 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 da. So that's interesting as well. You know, because that could mean that I'm being left out, but I also just think I kind of just float a little bit.
Yeah.
So,
Awesome. Anything else you want to say to stream?
love you guys.
Perfect. Thank you.
First confessional of the season for Ambien.
Great. Team.
This one's video, this one's just audio.
Team up. Winning.
See all the fans from Ireland and everywhere else in the world. It's been fun. I'm getting into the swing of it. Oh my god. I wish I had my confessional first before, you know, all that decision had to be made. Because I feel like shit right now. I pride myself sometimes on doing like having a good social day, making connections to everyone. And I love it. I've gotten along with everyone. The problem with getting along with everyone is at some point you're gonna have to throw them in. And while I knew that was going to happen, the fact that it's happening round 1, first vote, while I am the team fucking captain and my name is on this, it's not a good look for me. And Emily is a good fucking competitor. All 4 of them are going to feel hurt by the decision that I made. And I don't know where that is going to put me for the rest of this game because I'm losing some serious fucking allies. The reason why I'm not parking up that much is because there is a deeper
thing that's happening in this cast, which I think is happening, which is a Columbus connection. Sorry if I'm.
No, sorry. I'm just gonna get in here.
There's a Columbus connection. It's being noticed by myself, Carter, and Jason. Jacob. Oh my god, I love him. I can't forget his name. It's been noticed by us, and like one team with Maddie, having picked both Maddie, Nathan, a few of the people were like, we are taking note of that. We were the people left out of the vote that time. What is happening? So we are taking full advantage of that by voting out people we think are going to cause wavelengths in this thing, but it still doesn't feel cool. I don't know. My whole Irish persona does really well up until a certain point, and then it just pops off into something else. But I'm having so much fun. I came into this game having just come off a season that I played last year called Survival Challenge. Went up to season 11. If you're here, I got 20th at 25 place, and I was the first male voted out. And as much as I was so happy that the game I played, it destroyed me. I came into this game knowing that this is probably the last LRG I will be playing for a very long time. I'm so glad that there's this one. I'm already obsessed and I love every single person here, cast and crew. I want to make the most of this experience. So you best fucking believe I'm ready to throw hands. I'm ready to drop blood. I do not mind what it takes. I will be here to fucking win. But it starts now. That's my
Thank you.
connection.
Perfect. Put your own button on it. I love it. The standard people do well.
Yeah.
All right, Ismara, tell us how you're feeling. This is your first LRG, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
First one.
How's it going? How are you feeling so far?
It's really fun getting to meet a lot of different people and make really good connections, but obviously like it's getting harder with those set connections and then having to have names come out of our mouths. It is just the way it goes, I guess.
Yeah. You have you guys won, which is great. So now I've heard that there's a plan. What do you know the plan to be for this vote?
So we're going with Sean and Emily and Danielle and Jameson, just because I mean Sean's already been here. He's season 1 champ. Like he's a big threat for the guys. Also Jameson has a lot of great capabilities, and so they thought like it would be a good matchup just to get at least a heavy hitter out. And then same for the girls. They both have really good endurance. And if it comes to speed and I mean if it comes to endurance, like they kicked my ass for the mini challenge. So like I would like to not have to go up against that. And plus I was just telling them like it's kind of in a weird way like a compliment because like we've seen you guys as the big kind of like big hitters, you know, like we're saying that you guys are really good and we don't want to go up against you, but like just saying that outright to someone is just like that's not really what I want to hear, you know. But we did let them know.
Oh, they know.
Yeah.
Okay. So all 4 of them know that they're okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I asked if you guys were up for elimination, like what would you, how do you guys want to go about that? And they were like, yeah, we would want to know. So we don't want to like blindside people.
Awesome. Yeah. Anything else you want to say to the stream?
It's my second time having to kind of choose
Yeah.
someone to go in today. It's a lot, but
Yes, because you were the last in the station chain, right?
Yeah.
So talk about that with me. Like, what was the determining factor in who you picked?
Well, me and Carter have kind of a connection. We've had that from yesterday, and we were we were the last ones picked. I don't know why, but like we had each other's backs. Yeah, we were both just like, damn, how'd that happen?
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. Awesome.
How many cameras we got on?
This one, mine's just audio, so talk to that one.
Okay, so what do you know about what's happening next?
So I know that they are voting Jameson and I into this elimination. And Emily and Danielle. Have fun with that, I guess. Catherine asked me at Pole Wrestle when people are going to start taking big shots, and I said when they get the first chance. The chance is there. What else are you going to do? I was downstairs before they told me and planning on coming up and asking to go in anyway. They don't need to know that, but
Why? Give me your headspace
Yeah.
on that.
so my season 1 memory is physical, mental, physical. A general elimination mind frame. We just pole wrestled. I don't think we're hall brawling. If we're hall brawling, see you in the redemption house if there is one. But if I were to win against whoever it is, I was banking on being safe for the next elimination, not the physical. If I go to redemption, I trust my odds on Anthony. And that's just where I'm at. And I went to AJ and I said, if I'm gone, you better play the next round the right way too. Right? Like you are sending people against me afterward. And so I can either be safe or bank on a high percentage in redemption, or I can beg people not to put me in and be boring.
Fair.
So I might as well own it and go.
Anything else you want to say to stream?
Yeah, fuck AJ. Love
There
him.
you go.
He doesn't have to do it. Sorry.
That's fair.
No,
No,
you're
you're
fine.
fine. You
You're
can do
okay.
that, yeah.
They can make whatever plan they want and vote for whoever they want in here.
Yes.
I understand it's a risk. And it's not like when there were 10 of us doing this. But if you don't like the names you came up with, you might as well vote for somebody else. Congrats! Like, you want a challenge. Use your power. And they're using it right. But if there are people who don't like it, they should not do it.
Yeah. Makes sense.
That's all. That's
Awesome.
so
Thank you.
let's hope it's not Hall Brawl.
Here.
Oh.
You're the last one of this group, so
Wow.
tell me what's up.
I'm really upset. Both of the people who I'm closest with instantly had their name brought up. And one being Danielle, obviously, we are very close pair. Like, we have not been hiding that well at all, which is fine because Daniel and I just like, we get each other, we connect really easily.
Met yesterday. You don't know each other previously.
Yes, correct.
Okay, great. That was my question.
Correct. Yep.
This is not a new.
And then Sean, who I've played with a lot this past year and like has really helped me through a lot of like issues, was the first name, but the other name was Nate, and that's the other two returnees. So I can't stick my neck out for other returnees. It's gonna look like we're together, and we're not together. But I would have loved to keep Sean in this game. So it just sucks. It's like I had no swaying power whatsoever, and no one was willing to fight for my side. And once again, I'm just upset that I can't fight for like anything I want. And I still, after like all these years, don't know how to like socially maneuver my needs and my desires around the desires of others. I'm always playing with the deck I'm given, and I'm never able to shuffle and stack it the way I want. And it's really frustrating. But the game is early, and there's like so many people here that I do get along with, and I think I can maneuver my way around, or at least fall flat on my face and show my ass, you know? And lucky them. So that's how I'm feeling. I just wanted to get that out there.
Yeah.
Sean and I staked a fight. I don't think anyone believed it, but it was fun to yell at him. I've been waiting for a while.
All right. Do we have everybody here? Yes.
Alrighty.
Amazing.
Will the 6 people from Team Owen please come down to the steps?
Just
right to the steps. If you can sit right on the steps.
Oh, sit on the steps.
Sit on the steps. Okay, we're going to do one at a time into the confessional room. To clarify, you'll be giving me one name from the male gender elimination group, one name from the female gender elimination group. That will be all. We don't need an explanation. We don't need shout outs, none of that. This will be in private. Once we're done with that, we will tally them up. We will come back out. We will do what we're going to do. Okay, so Carter, how about us?
Who are your male and female gender group nominations?
My male gender nomination is for Jamison, and my female is unfortunately for Emily.
Okay, you're good to go. Thank you. Let me see. Speak nice and loud. Nobody can hear you. So make sure you get it on the stream.
Sean and Danielle.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Just
Situ-
gives 2 names.
Situation hasn't improved. Emily and Jameson.
Thank you. Begrudgingly, he says.
I vote Jameson and Emily.
All right, just kidding. The seat nice and loud. Your two nominees.
Danielle, Sean.
Thank you.
We'll be voting for Sean and Danielle.
Thank you.
Alright. That's 6.
That's 6.
Alright. Here we go.
We're gonna call down everyone who got votes, and if there are more people than there are competitors to go in, we will then tell you who is going in. Right? So, what? Sean? Woo! There's good. Emily? And Danielle. All right, you four will have 10 minutes. You will need what you're wearing now and your helmets. That is it. All right. Your next elimination is called Jingle Joust. I make the names. I like the name. What you will do is you will be blindfolded and you will be given a fly swatter. You will then be outfitted on your wrists and your ankles with bells, and you must find and hit your opponent. The first one to slap their opponent, best 2 out of 3, will win this elimination. You will be spun around, so you will be dizzy, and then you must stay inside the circle.
How do we know where the circle is?
We will make sure if you step out, we let you know.
And then do we start over?
We will reset you. We will put you back, reset you, and
We're
then
gonna go through all of that when we go through
yeah,
details.
yes.
Yeah. But good questions already.
Yes. So we will do the girls or the female presenting group this time first, as we did the gents last time. All right. All right.
Cool.
Paul
All
will
right.
do deeper rules with you.
Okay.
All right. This is a throwback to free agents. This is a classic one. They used bamboo shoot sticks instead of this. We're using fly swatters. Our blindfolds are fantastic, but they're like our face bras is what we've been calling them because they're really good and they're really intense and they work really well. So we're gonna have that. We will have little bells and cat toys around their ankles and their wrists. This one, I'm gonna talk to Paul. I'm not sure if we decided this is going to be a silent elimination or not, but we will see. And then we've got lots of little bells, lots of little fun things.
Just told them that bystanders are allowed to yell.
Okay, great. So then it's not going to be a silent elimination, which means we're going to have even more chaos because they'll be able to help each other. We are going to spin them around. Let's go over here so I can just do this a little. We are going to spin them around. We're also not going to face them directly at each other because if they do that, it's very easy just to take off and go towards your opponent. So we will be making sure that we set them up so they can't just charge. They're going to have to work through it. The fascinating thing about this is you have Jameson and Sean, 2 of the biggest physical threats probably in this game, who now have to blindfold and smack each other with fly swatters. And you have 2 very agile girls who are going to have to do the same. So this is going to be very interesting to see. It's not going to be about physicality. It's going to be about who has the best strategy and whatever they can come up with. 2 out of 3, we like to do that because it allows them to have different options. If the first time if you do something you're like, wow, I lost that, I need to readjust. It gives you time to readjust and to grow. So I think especially this one, that second and third round is going to really be important because it's going to really kind of tell how can they get their bearings. Now, Sean has done dizzying missions before, and he has strategies for everything. So this is going to be interesting. Jameson, they were first and second in the mini final yesterday. They've got a lot going on. And I think that this is kind of a battle people have been waiting for. It's smart to throw in your strong people. It's really smart, especially the thing that I've been catching on to most is that since we made that mini final so much running, they're really scared of these long distance runners. So those are the 4 that you've got in there now are people who can run, who can haul ass and they can get there. So it's interesting the strategy when it's only 6 of you because when they come back in, there's a lot that's going to happen. Either way, both matchups, we are having some heavy hitters in there.
Okay. Let's slide the blindfolds on and check them.
Camera. Yeah.
We're gonna be spinning. Correct?
Yeah.
How many times?
Maybe.
When you do.
What's your pleasure? You can hold it whatever hand you want to hold
All right, guys, we're doing another elimination,
Ladies, what's gonna happen?
which
Hold on 1 second, Cass. Thank you, Cass. Ladies, you're gonna be spun, and then when you stop spinning, you're gonna wait for the whistle, and then you're gonna go. Okay? As a reminder, we're gonna do safety check, spin, wait for the whistle. Danielle, are you ready?
Air horn, because my whistle.
Air horn. There you go. Spin, air horn. Danielle, are you ready?
Yes.
Emily, are you ready?
Yes.
all right, they're being spun around, and when the whistle blows, they go. Okay, so for those who maybe couldn't quite hear at home, they have bells on their ankles, on their wrists, and they are blindfolded. Oh,
No, point Danielle. Yeah. Okay.
Point
That's why
Danielle.
that's why I was pointing before I said it out loud.
The
That'll be
goal
point Danielle,
is to
okay?
be the first person to slap your
Okay.
opponent with a fly swatter.
Okay.
Best 2 out of
Let's do
3
blindfolds
wins. This
back
is a
on.
really quick
Blindfolds check,
elimination,
and we'll go through the same process.
in theory.
Okay, ladies, you're gonna spin. You're gonna wait for an air horn. Danielle, ready?
Yes.
Emily, ready?
Yep.
Every time they're going to be respun, you're going to end up getting really dizzy, especially if you have to go fully into round 3. I kind of wish we could hear the bells. Oh, it looks like Emily's adopted a new strategy. She's getting low.
Back on Danielle. No. Okay, that's good. That's good.
All right, and that is correct. Danielle has scored 2 points, taking out Emily, who was our first place, our prom queen last night. So they really did say that they were coming for the strong players, and I think they accomplished their goal. But we'll see how that pans out for them in the end, because like they were told, there is a battle back tonight. So will that end up biting them in the... Or I still don't know if I can cuss on Twitch, so we're still not going to try. The fire under them is insane.
All right. Okay. Blindfold up. Blindfold on.
All
We'll do a
right,
check,
boys.
Then we'll do a safety check. We'll
I
spin
will
them,
address
we'll air
the boys
horn.
as boys.
Hopefully.
You or Trish, both of you. I don't know why that was a question, Sam. Both of you came back in and were dominating. So
Okay,
I will call
we're gonna
them
do-
boys if they do identify as
Hold
boys.
on.
I know who
We're gonna do safety
identifies
check,
as my non-binary
spin,
babes.
Air horn. Okay. Jameson, ready?
The control room
Yep.
audio is fantastic.
Ready?
Thank you. There's a big ass microphone here. I'm so sorry I swore. All right, and they are spinning. Here we go. So, let's see what their strategy is going to be.
Stop! 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 Do not take the blindfolds off. Stop.
Who took their blindfold off? Who took their
You're just
blindfold off?
waiting on an air horn this time. You're just waiting on an air horn, okay? Hey, cast hold. You're just waiting on an air horn. When you hear the air horn, you may go.
I don't know who took their blindfold off, but apparently someone did. Okay, so we see... Oh, we see 2 very different strategies. We have Jameson getting low and outreaching far, and Sean looks like he's fencing. Oh, we can't kick. Put your legs away.
Yep. Point Jameson.
All right, we have 1 point
Your
to
starting positions?
Jameson.
Tricia's gonna return you to the starting position.
It looks like
Sorry.
that might be the best strategy
Sorry.
because that's what we saw
You're right for the
Danielle
down.
doing too, was getting
Okay, we're
low,
gonna do a safety
getting
check.
low and reaching
5
far.
pins and an air horn. Jameson, are you ready?
Personally-
Sean, are you ready?
My strategy for this would be to just lay on the ground. Now hear me out. I'm just gonna lay on the ground because you can't hear my bells moving. But if you walk into me, I can smack you real fast with my fly swatter. Like that would be my strategy. Swear lightly if you do it frequently. Content is mature, so don't swear too much. Okay, cool. That was the first time I've swore. So, and it was not even a bad one.
Oh, there we go. Point, Sean.
Point for Sean. It's 1-1. We are going into the tiebreaker round.
Okay. Please return your folks to their spot.
Yes. All right. Couldn't an audience member leak your strategy?
Okay. Safety
no?
checks.
Question mark?
Pins, and air horn. Jameson, are you ready?
Yes.
Sean, are you ready?
I don't know how they would because the only audience members that we have that would be out here currently are on prod and they are busy.
Out. Stop.
Start. Brianne said Peanut Gallery is allowed to help / hurt. Yes, they can if they would like to.
Okay. On the air horn.
But they don't know my strategy and they can't hear me. They're all watching from that tent. I am inside a house. I am in the air conditioning. Okay, we see Jameson back at it with the low reach. Sean stepped out of bounds again.
Correct them back to the start.
These rope boundaries are pretty firm. Oh, if I was playing. They could leak my strategy if I was playing and I was just laying there. They'd be like, she's laying on the ground over there. That'd be a dick move. Oh, we got a lot of Jameson fans in the chat. Okay. Will Sean take Sam's idea and just charge forward?
Yep.
And that is a
Okay,
second point to Jameson. Jameson wins. Sean is going to the Redemption House. Season 1
Okay, everybody
winner.
come join me in the circle.
Taken
Danielle and
out
Emily.
round 2.
Okay. First of all, Jameson
Please
and
close your
Danielle,
Ninja app and reopen it.
congratulations. Maybe you know why you got voted in, and maybe you don't, but regardless, it's not going to happen again next round. You guys are safe in the next round.
Did that work?
Yes, thank
That
you.
performance in the 85 was epic. I don't think it's that's why you got voted into elimination. You are as tough as can be. You're impressive, both physically and your social game and your strategy. It has been a great opportunity for us to have you here. So thank you for being here. Thank you. Sean, welcome back. Thank you for being here with us. Thank you for coming back to defend your crown. There's almost nothing braver than being a champion who defends their crown. As of right now, you are still the reigning champion of the Challenge Great Lakes, the prom king of the Stone Hall Cruiseville, Michigan. There's not a lot in this game you haven't done until right now. This may be your last first. I'm sorry you've been eliminated. Perhaps just for now. Thank you, Sean.